हेलो एवरीवन। नमस्कार आप सभी को मेरा। और मैं आप सभी के लिए एक वीडियो लेके आया हूँ जो एक 15 मिनट की वीडियो है आप सभी के लिए। और ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लॉ से रिलेटेड है। इसमें हम 50 मोस्ट एक्सपेक्टेड जो MCQs हैं आने वाले UGC नेट एग्ज़ाम के लिए, और जो बिहार में एग्ज़ाम होने वाला है जुडिशरी का 7 अक्टूबर को जो प्रपोज्ड है, उसके लिए ये MCQ जो हैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन हैं। जो आप सभी से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, एक वीडियो स्टार्टिंग करने से पहले आपसे प्लीज़ आप हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। और आप प्लीज़ एक जो है एक लाइक भी कर दीजिए तो अच्छा रहेगा हम सभी के लिए। और उसके बाद हम जो है स्टार्ट करते हैं ये वीडियो जो है। तो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लॉ इज़ ए ब्रांच ऑफ लॉ द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ विच इज़ टू चेक अब्यूज़ ऑफ पावर बाय द following president, parliament, legislative, administrative authorities. Then right answer is D, administrative authorities. Second question, administrative law is that portion of nation's legal system which determines the legal status and liabilities of all state officials and defines the rights and liabilities of private individuals in their dealing with public officials. Who stated the above statement? Dicey, Ivor Jennings, Professor Brad Garner. Right answer is A, Dicey. Administrative law is the law relating to administration. It determines the organizations, power, duties of administrative authorities. This definition of administrative law is given by Professor Cassie Davis, Switchgeorge, Ivor Jennings, Professor Pat. The right answer is C, Ivor Jennings. Next question is, administrative law is the law concerning the powers and procedures of administrative agencies, including especially the law governing judicial review of administrative actions. Who is who said so? Ivor Jennings, William Wade, Casey Davis, Griffith and Street. Right answer is C, Casey Davis. Next question, administrative law is concerned with the operation and control of the powers of administrative authorities with emphasis on function rather than on structure. The definition is given by Casey Davis, Jennings, Epidice. Not. Right answer is D. This is, I think this is missing. Administrative law is concerned with the operations and control of the powers of administrative authority with emphasis function rather than on structure. This definition was given by Professor Wade. So please mention that right answer is Professor Wade. This is missing. Uh, Administrative law is a study of pathology of power in a developing society, accountability of the holders of public powers. For the ruled is the focal point of this formulation. Who among the following jurists has been given the definition? A.V. Dicey, Davis, Sir William Ivor Jennings, Professor Upendra Bakshi. Right answer is D, Professor Upendra Bakshi. Next question is, who of the following jurists observe that it is logically impossible to discuss administrative law from constitutional law and all attempts to do so are artificial? Right answer is, the options are Holland, Aberjaning, Evidice and Keith. Right answer is D, Keith. Administrative law is a separate branch of legal discipline, especially in India, came to recognize in the middle of 17th century, 18th century, 19th century and 20th century. Right answer is 20th century. Who has defined administrative law in the following words? Administrative law relates to that portion of a nation's legal system which determines the legal status and liabilities of all state officials, defines the rights and liabilities of private individuals in their dealing with officials, and specific of the procedure by which those rights and liabilities are enforced. Options are Dicey, Casey Davis, Ivor Jennings, Bernard George. Right answer is A, Dicey. Albert Van Dicey, a British jurist, rejected the whole concept of administrative law in the year 1985, 1785, 1895 and 1885. Right answer is 1885. Who rejected the whole concept of administrative law in the year 1885? By the Dicey, Casey Davis, Ivor and Coke. The right answer is Dicey. Next question is, according to Dicey, the meaning of the rule of law may be discussed under which of the following heads? Equality for the law, equality of fixed rules of law, equality under law, equality before the law. Right answer is D, equality for the law. Who was the originator of the term rule of law? A.V. Dicey, Montesquieu, Thomas Aquinas, Edward Coke. Right answer is D, Edward Coke. Next question is, which of the following cases is not related with the rule of law? Indira Gandhi versus Rajnarayan, ADM Jabalpur versus S.K. Shukla, S.P. Gupta versus Union of India, and Jai Singhani versus Union of India. Right answer is S.P. Gupta versus Union of India. In which of the following case Supreme Court observed that we have adopted under the constitution not the constitutional system but the British system under which the rule of law prevails? State of MP versus Bharat Singh, ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla, Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab, A.K. Kirpaik versus Union of India. Right answer is State of MP versus Bharat Singh. Next question is, rule of law permeates through the entire fabric of the Indian Constitution and indeed form one of its basic features, was observed by Justice Bhagwati, Justice Kuldeep Singh, Justice H.R. Khanna, Justice Chandrachud. Right answer is Justice H.R. Khanna. Next question, the constitution is the rule of law. Constitution is the rule of law. There cannot be any rule of law other than the constitutional rule of law was observed in the case of Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab, ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla, Indira Nehru Gandhi versus Raj Moriam, and A.K. Kirpaik versus Union of India. Right answer is ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla. Next question is, rule of law constitute the core of our constitution was observed in the case of D.C. Wadhwa versus State of Bihar, Re Arundhati Roy, Indira Nehru Gandhi versus Raj Moriam, A.K. Kirpaik versus Union of India. Right answer is A, D.C. Wadhwa versus State of Bihar. Next question, delegated legislation in India can be decided for the post constitution period. This was held by Queen Versibura, Re-Delhi Law Acts 1912, J.N. Gupta versus Province of Bihar, and last option is both A and B, Queen Bura or Re-Delhi Laws Act. So right answer is B, Re-Delhi Laws Act 1912. The removal of difficulties clause in a statute is also as Henry 5th clause, Henry 6th clause, Henry 7th clause, Henry 8th clause. Right answer is D, Henry 8th clause. The basis of judicial review of delegated legislation, doctrine of abdication, doctrine of ultravirus, doctrine of delegatus non potest delegator, doctrine of pith and substance. Right answer is B, doctrine of ultravirus. Next question is question number 22. The Re-Delhi Laws Act case was decided by the majority of 3 by 2, by 2 by 1, by 5 by 2, 7 by 2. Right answer is C, 5 by 2. Emperor versus Binwari Lal is a leading case on conditional legislation, subordinate legislation, delegated legislation, and none of the above. Right answer is A, conditional legislation. Next question is, the doctrine of separation of power can be explained by which of the following? Same person should not form the part of more than one of the three organs of the government. Same person should not form the part of the more than two of the three organ of the government. Same person should not form the part of any organ of the government, and none of the above. Right answer is Right option is A. Same person should not form the part of more than one of the three organs of the government. Next question is 25. In which judgment it was observed that the Indian Constitution has not indeed recognized the doctrine of separation of power in its absolute rigidity, but the functions of the different parts of the branches of the government has been sufficiently differentiated. A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras, Ram Javaiya versus State of Punjab, Manka Gandhi versus Union of India, and Keshavanda Bharati versus State of Kerala. Right answer is Ram Javaiya versus State of Punjab. Next question. Doctrine of separation of power was systematically formulated by Plato, Montesquieu, Aristotle, Dicey. Right answer is B. Montesquieu. Next question. In the British Constitution, there is no such thing as the absolute separation of legislative, executive, and judicial powers. In practice, it is inevitable that they overlap. In the Constitution of France and USA, attempts to keep the organ of the government rigidly apart have proved unsuccessfully. This position of doctrine of separation of power has been summed up by Professor Ullman, Professor Katie Shaw, Wade and Philip, and Dongmore Committee. Right answer is C. Wade and Philip. This is the most important question. Please tick on this question. Theory of doctrine of separation of powers finds its the highest recognition in the Constitution. Theory of doctrine of separation of powers finds its highest recognition in the Constitution. Britain, China, USA, and India. Right answer is C. USA. Next question. Origin of the concept of joint administrative is embedded in USA, UK, Germany, France. Right answer is D. France. Which article of the Indian Constitution puts an obligation over the state to separate the Indian judiciary from the executive? Article 39A, Article 50, Article 51, Article 42. Right answer is B. Article 50. India follows which form of government? Presidential form of government, parliamentary form of government, mixture of both, none of the above. Right answer is A. Presidential form of government. Who among the following was the first modern writer to demand separation of power? Aristotle, Jean Bodin, Austin, Socrates. Right answer is B. Jean Bodin. Two treatises on civil government was written by Locke, Aristotle, Bentham, Wade and Philip. Right answer is Locke. Next question is D.L. Spirit Dash Lois was written by Locke, Aristotle, Bentham, Montesquieu. Right answer is D. Montesquieu. Judicial review of an administrative actions means review by parliament, review by the government, review by the legislative assemblies, and review by the judiciary. Right answer is D. Review by the judiciary. Westbury principle is related to administrative law, service law, labor law, banking law. Right answer is A. Administrative law. Next question is natural justice is a universal fact of secular life which has given a new life to legislature, administration, and judicial adjudication and provided way to objective life. These rules are part of social justice. This statement was given by Justice Praful Chandra Natwarlal Bhagwati, Justice Vidya Nathpuram Ramakrishna Iyer, Justice Hansraj Khanna, Justice A.N. Roy. Right answer is B. Justice Vidyanath Puram R.K. Iyer, Ramakrishna Iyer. Next question is the most important question. The Lokpal and Lokayukta Act was enacted in the year 2011, 2012, 2013 and 2014. Right answer is C. 2013. Recommendation for the institution of Lokpal in India was made by Santhan Committee, Administrative Reforms Commission, Swaminathan Committee, Kothari Commission. Right answer is B. Administrative Reforms Commission. When was the first bill providing for ombudsman was introduced in the Parliament? August 1977, May 1968, August 1971, May 1996. Right answer is B. May 1968. The institution of ombudsman originated in India, New Zealand, Finland, Sweden. The institution of ombudsman originated in Sweden in 1809. This is the most important question, very most important question for the point of view NET and also for Bihar judiciary. The idea of ombudsman was first suggested by who among the following? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Justice P.N. Bhagwati, Motilal Chamanlal, Stalwart. Right answer is D. Motilal Chamanlal Stalwart. Next question is the term of office for Lokpal chairman and members are 5 year or attaining age of 65, 3 year or attaining age of 65, 5 year or attaining age of 70 year, 3 year or attaining age of 63. Right answer is C. 5 year attaining the age of 17 year. 70 year. Next question is 45. Lokpal and Lokayukta Acts got the presidential assent on 2nd January 2014, 1st January 2014, 31st January 2014, 15th January 2014. Right answer is B. 1st January 2014. Ombudsman is said to be an officer of parliament, court, tribunal, CBI. Right answer is B. Court. The Constitution establishes a system of governance which is almost quasi-federal. This is statement. Sir, I was joining Professor K.C. Ware, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, none of the above. Right answer is B. Professor K.C. Ware. When was the first bill for the amendment of the Constitution presented? 1950, 1951, 1955, 1958. Right answer is B. 1951. The concept of public interest litigation, which has become quite popular in India, originated in England, America, Australia, Canada. Right answer is B. America. RTI, Right to Information Act, 2005, when came into force on 12th October 2005, 15th August 2005, 15th June 2005, 1st November 2005. Right answer is A. 12th October 2005. In which of the following cases? Recently, the Supreme Court held that CJI, Chief Justice of India, is a public authority and it's come under RTI. K.S. Puthaswamy versus Union of India, Neeraj Chaudhary versus State of MP, Central Public Information Officer, Supreme Court versus Subhash Chandra Agrawal, and none of the above. The right answer is C. Central Public Information Officer, Supreme Court versus Subhash Chandra Agrawal. And thank you so much. This is the overall our video. You can follow on my WhatsApp group, on my Telegram channel. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe my video and share to the all the persons. Thank you so much. Namaskar.